What's up, everybody? It's Jim with Reverb.com. I'm here with this guy. This is Zakk Wylde. Thanks for hanging with us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Well, so I mean, you're playing Gibson for a really long time. So where did
15 years old?
Right. So where did Wylde Audio come? How did this come about? Has this been an idea that's been brewing for a long time?
I mean, the whole thing is, I mean, I've truly been blessed with, you know, like I said, being a 14-year-old kid in New Jersey and then having posters of all you guys on the wall, you know, whether Jimmy Page, Tony Iommi, Randy Rhoads, John McLaughlin, Frank Marino, Al Di Meola, that's beyond an honor. And then not only having the signature things, being able to design with them for what I want to do and say, you know, I just want more though, you know, I mean, it's just like, instead of just designing a couple guitars, it's just like, dude, this way we own our own company. I mean, we could just be sitting having a cup of coffee going, man, what is this, this tabletop made out of? It's just got some crazy wood grain on it or whatever, and you go, you know, let's find out what kind of wood this is. This would be a great top on a guitar, man. Yeah. With all the companies I was with, I could never ask for anything more. It's just like me being with Oz. As a guitarist, that is the ultimate, you know, the way St. Rhodes set the bar, you can't get any higher, you know what I mean, than being Ozzy's right-hand guy, you know what I mean, standing in the same spot where St. Rhodes stood.
What was can I ask, what was your first gig with Oz like?
It was at Pensacola, Florida. I mean, you know, an arena show where, you know, for a No Rest Wicked tour. That was the first show. When I first got the gig, I was like 19 and then 20 years old, and I think by the time we did the tour, I was like 21 or so. Yeah, I'd never played an arena, you know, I mean, I just played clubs, you know what I mean? With Oz, I mean, I had all the freedom in the world as a guitarist to do, you know, that, just what riffs you got, you know, here's Miracle Man, here's this one, here's that, here's Devil's Daughter.
So I wonder if there's like anything that you're doing with the gear that you're now in charge of making and obviously Schecter is distributing, but there's anything that you've done with these instruments and tools that you couldn't get before you started your own company?
No, I mean, like I said, I mean, all the guitars, all my Les Pauls and all my, you know, the Modern, the ZVs, the Flying Vs, and no, I mean, everything I did with Gibson and Epiphone, it was always slamming. Yeah. You know, without a doubt. I mean, and then that's the whole thing. So you just take those ethics and you bring them over to you know what I mean, to your company, and we just. But if there's different things we want to design, we just do them. Yeah. You know what I mean? But as far as the quality control and everything like that, I mean, all the companies I do, they're legendary companies because of the quality.
I know that pickups are, you know, are really, I mean, for dudes that are playing heavier music, pickups seem to be something that everybody gravitates towards as being like, okay, this is the way that I can really carve out because my pick attack's a little bit different than this, and I can like really kind of clue in on that. Do you have a favorite, you know, pickup?
I mean, you know, obviously in a lot of my other guitars I have, you know, I'm an EMG guy, so I'm going to have, you know, the active pickups because of the clarity, you know what I mean? So like when you use a lot of distortion, it just makes it super clean, and you can hear the attack, and you can hear you can hear the clarity on the guitar. You know, with all the guitars that we have right now, with this run that we have right now, with the bevels and everything like that, it's just, you know, mahogany body, which sounds amazing, and then obviously the maple neck and then the ebony fretboard. So it's a slamming combination. It just sounds really good. So, but like you said, I mean, we're going to do other things between the binding. This is just the first three, you know, and these are the first three fiddles. We also have like the Barbarian coming up, the Raven, and the Behemoth, and there's other guitars I've designed. But you know, you can't put, you know, 10 guitars out at one time. You know what I mean? Just have the first three come out right now.
And what about the amps?
Summer NAMM.
There are a bunch of amps, right?
Yeah, my amps are probably going to be out for the Summer NAMM.
Super exciting, man. You can find all of this stuff on Reverb. And Zakk, thanks so much for spending the time with us, man. It was an absolute pleasure, brother.
Thank you, my brother.